Hey guys, Joe Warner coming in with another battle replay here. We have a 3v3 in Rome 2. The attacking armies are Rome, Carthage, and Egypt going in against, we have Gallic Rome, we have Iceni, we have Gothi. DLC factions aplenty. Let's get into the attacking armies first. We have Carthage here. Carthage is being commanded by Cuervo Blanco. He has brought with him 4 units of Libyan infantry, 4 units of the Sacred Band. He also has brought with him 1 unit of the pikemen here, 6 units of hoplites, 3 units of mercenary Cretan archers, 1 onager, and his general is a noble cavalry. Getting into his first ally here, we have Rome. Rome is being commanded by Pacek, I think that's his name, Pacek. Sorry if I'm saying your name incorrectly. He has brought with him 3 units of the first cohort, 4 units of gladiators, 2 units of Praetorian Guard, 2 units of Triarii. He's got 2 units of Velites, 2 units of the auxiliary Syrian archers, 1 unit of Eagle cohort, 2 units of Praetorian cavalry, which I believe are over here by Carthage. Yes, 2 units of the Praetorian cavalry over there. He has 1 of the Roman ballista, and his general is a normal general bodyguard. And finally, getting into Egypt here, Egypt is being commanded by Edible Cactus. He has brought with him 3 units of the Thorax swords, 2 units of Thurio spears, 3 royal Thorax swordsmen, 1 of them being his general. He also has 4 units of Gallic swords, 4 units of the Nubian bowmen, 2 pikemen, and 2 units of Carian axemen. Getting into the defenders, we will go into Iceni first. Iceni is being commanded by Madame 2018, who's actually the guy that sent the video in. So, Madame 2018, thank you again. He has brought with him 4 units of Chosen Swordband, 3 units of Druidic Nobles. He's got 4 units of the Syrian Archers for Iceni. That's pretty interesting. DLC, I guess. 1 unit of his Levi Freeman here, over right there. And his general is a unit of the Heroic Nobles. And by the way, he also has 7 units of ambushers out here waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 units of ambushers just waiting over there to probably get in and start slicing and dicing all sorts of fun stuff. Getting into the second defending army, we have Gallic Rome. Gallic Rome is being commanded by Sakamaru Ohashi. Sakamaru Ohashi has brought with him 7 units of the Gallic longswords, which are right here in the town center. There's 4 of them here. He also has 4 units of the noble Armenian archer, 2 units of pikes. He's got 4 units of horse archers over here. That's going to be interesting. And he also has brought with him 3 units of the armored chariots, 1 of them being his general. Chariots are disgusting. Chariots can be very, very nasty. The final army here for the defenders is Gothi, being commanded by Obito Uchaha. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry I messed up your name. He has brought with him 8 units of the Tervingi Oathsworn. 1 of those is his general. He has also brought with him 4 units of the Hunters, 2 units of Gothic Pikes, 4 units of armored Germanic Swordsmen, which I believe are these guys right here. Yeah. He also has 2 units of the Tafali Cavalry, which is up over here by the rear gate, right over there. And like I said, his general is a unit of the Tervingi Oathsworn. So 34 minutes, let's get this one going. I didn't want to start it right away because I did take a peek at the replay and horse archers are immediately going to come out here. So I didn't want to miss what they were going to do. We also do have some artillery fire coming in here onto this ladder here, being pushed up by some of the Libyan infantry here for Carthage. Some of them taking some losses here. This unit down 5. This unit is now down 3. Oh, actually a little bounce shot. That took a bunch off that little shot. These guys lost a lot more too. Wow. So really good artillery fire. Now I don't know if you noticed this whole front section over here on this side is completely undefended. And that's because, I'm guessing, because Iceni has so many ambushers Gallic Rome has so many horse archers as well, so they are limited on the reinforcements that they have for the rest of their armies to be able to defend. So, but you'll see. Just check it out. Stay for the replay. Watch the entire thing. It's not that long of a siege battle. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised and maybe even shocked a little bit. So we do have Rome on this side with Egypt moving up their towers and siege equipment over onto this undefended wall here. Carthage is still moving up all of his ladders here. The horse archers are making their way out onto this direction. Still making their way over towards the Praetorian cavalry. Do see some of the units, noble cavalry, making their way over. A couple units of the Carthaginian hoplites. 3 of the units of the mercenary Cretan archers. Horse archers getting in closer here, starting to get some shots off onto the Praetorian cavalry, but Praetorian cavalry are very heavily armored, so it's going to take a little while to start whittling down their numbers. And here comes 2 units of the chariots, along with 2 of the 2 units of the Tafali cavalry here for Gothi. So pretty interesting so far. I mean, it's a little bit of a slower start, but believe me, guys, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Egypt and Rome are now getting up onto these walls over here. They will start capturing this gate here. There's a couple more units back up over here of the Tevringi Oathsworn here. Pretty cool looking units. Let's get back out over here, see what's going on with this horse, with the cavalry horse archers here. Do have a couple of units of the Carthaginians actually up on the walls here. Unit of the depleted Libyan infantry getting up onto the wall. Second unit of Libyan infantry will be making their way up onto the wall as well. Let's see what we have defending these steps here. We have a unit of the longsword cohort here for Gallic Rome, getting ready to defend this staircase. Actually, I believe, yes, some of this unit has made their way up onto the wall as well. Oh, sorry, there's 2 units here. I didn't see the second flag. 2 units up on the wall. One unit up on the wall, sorry, getting ready to defend against these Libyan infantry. Second unit is down on the ground now, making their way up as well. Horse archers over here just still... Basically, they're just throwing the armies off. I mean, this is something to be worried about. 2 units of cavalry, 4 units of archers, 2 units of the chariots out here on the side. That's a little bit to worry about, not even knowing that all of these ambushers are here as well. So, we do have one of the units of the chariots making their way over here into these 2 units of the Libyan infantry. Start cutting into these guys. Big charge in onto that unit of the Libyan infantry. They're down 5 men so far, but their numbers will start to quickly drop as the chariots continue to just ride on through them. Second unit of Libyan infantry has now been charged into by armored chariots here. This unit will start losing numbers as well. That is how chariots work. Chariots, the initial charge really won't kill a whole lot, but once you start pulling them through and letting the blades right there, I mean, you can see these fixed, serrated-edged spear heads, essentially, right there, along with the blade, the curved blade right there on the wheel as well. So, lots of damage to be had from some chariot units. Libyan infantry unit down now to 90 men left in that unit. This unit is still at 152. Do have the horse archers now making their way over. Praetorian cavalry trying to do their best into some of the armored chariots, but not really going to work out because horses have legs, and the legs are just going to get cut out from underneath them, just like the men in the infantry units. Back over onto this side, like I said, Egypt and Rome are basically just have a front door wide open to walk right into the settlement on this side. Do have a little bit of a cavalry engagement here. Praetorian cavalry taking on the 2 units of the Tafali cavalry here. One of the units is down to 50 men. This one is at 79. Praetorian cavalry down to 44. Now we have the Tafali cavalry pulling away from the Praetorian cavalry because we do see the archers here for Carthage starting to make their way over. So, understandably so, the cavalry is going to pull away. Maybe allow the horse archers to get some more shots in onto that Praetorian cavalry unit. Chariots still up over here, just doing their thing, running people over. Up to 119 kills for that unit, 100 kills for the second unit there. And they are 19 of 20 in that one, and 19 and 20 of that one. So still very solid units of Chariots there. Fighting up on the walls here. Libyan infantry unit is still getting cut to pieces by these longsword cohorts here. Second unit here, Carthaginian hoplites getting their way into some of the combat as well. It's like some of these longsword guys are facing the wrong direction, but not really that big of a deal, because now this Libyan infantry unit has now broken, so they will turn and start fighting into these Carthaginian hoplites. Yeah, this is just pretty much just an open front door, like I said, so we're going to focus a lot of the battle on this side so far. Ambushers are making their way out. We have 3 units making their way over here closer to the walls. The other 4 are starting to file out over here by the horse archers here. These 2 units of the Libyan infantry didn't even make it up onto the walls. These chariots did a fantastic job, just absolutely slaughtering them. This one unit is at 151. Second unit is up to 184 kills already. Do have a unit of the Tafali cavalry making their way over just to finish off this last little bit of this Libyan infantry unit. Second unit of the Tafali cavalry actually sees a target of opportunity. He sees a couple of the units of the Velites and auxiliary Syrian archers here, so I think he's going to try and make his best attempt to get over here into these archers, but I believe the Roman player did see this, starting to file over some of his first cohort here to hold up the cavalry charge. Cavalry charge did not actually end up getting into the Syrian archers there, which is a shame. Do have a unit of gladiators now making their way over, going to get a rear charge in onto the Tafali cavalry. Tafali cavalry is going to just pull on through because they're cavalry and they can do that. He's going to make his way around and come straight over here to the Roman ballista that's completely undefended. So this will be a loss of a Roman ballista here. We do see the line there for the second unit of Tafali cavalry. They're going to be making their way over into this direction as well. See how the horse archers are doing. Do have the 2 units of chariots over here. Horse archers still making their way up. They are just walking. As you can see, the Carthaginian army is just running. It looks like they're basically running for their lives, trying to get away from these chariots and horse archers now, filing their way around the buildings here. This Roman ballista is down to 37 men so far left in the unit. We do have the noble cavalry general, though, for Carthage quickly making his way over, trying to catch up over here to maybe save this ballista. Second unit of the Tafali cavalry going to come in and get a nice rear side charge, flanking charge in onto the noble cavalry general, but medium melee cavalry taking on a unit of very heavy shock cavalry, not going to really work out very well for the Tafali cavalry, along with the remaining units of the Carthaginian army making their way over. So Carthaginian hoplites here do have a couple of the units of the Syrian archers, Cretan archers as well. Ambushers have now made their way around. They are polishing off that last little bit of the Libyan infantry unit that was here. Some good archer fire coming from the auxiliary Syrian archers from Rome down onto this one ambusher unit, though. So pretty good. This unit is taking a couple of losses down to 156. Here are the other 6 units of ambushers just making their way across here. Carthage looks like they're still just running for their lives over here from these horse archers and chariots. Chariots are getting in over here. No, we have actually the horse archers doing a fantastic number in onto this unit of African pikemen. Looks like the chariots are going to come in and just finish off the job. Kind of. Not really. There they go. Now they're pushing through here. Yeah, this African pikeman unit will be gone right there. Yeah, down to 38 men, and they have now broken. Ambushers making their way now across this field here. Looks like they're going to try and cut off some of the Carthaginian army over here. This second unit of the Tafali cavalry is in a bad way here. They are being chased down. Carthaginian hoplites, there is a unit of mercenary Cretan archers, and of course the noble cavalry there for Carthage. Shoot on back over here. A lot of Rome and Carthage here in this front section here. We have a unit of the Tervingi warriors taking on a unit of gladiators. Gladiators are not doing very well. Do have a unit of the Velites here getting some shots in onto the Tervingi warriors here, though. Tervingi warriors down to 81, now 79. So they're taking considerable losses here from this unit of the Velites. Velites are going to turn and try and run away, as we do have a unit of first cohort now making their way in here. Going to clash swords with some of the Tervingi warriors. See how the wall is holding up. Looks like the hoplite. Oh, look at this! ambushers now using the ladders to climb up on top of the walls, getting into the backs of this Carthaginian hoplite unit and getting right into this unit of Syrian archers. Going to slaughter this unit of Syrian archers. That's probably that's pretty bad to lose your archers. That in the way that they just did. I mean, your own siege equipment was the reason of the death of your units. That's pretty rough. I'm pretty sure that the ambushers do have Pila also. So, oh no, ambushers are not stopping. They're just making their way right down into the streets here, getting into some of the Carthaginian hoplites. Velite still getting some shots off. We do have 2 units of the armored Germanic swords here holding back 1 unit of first cohort. First cohort is not holding very well. They've just hit into their second wind. General ability, I guess. General was nearby, was able to hit a second wind on that unit there. So Rome is now making his way over into this direction. He's already got 1 unit of gladiators over here. Pretty good defense up on the top of the stairs here. 2 units of Tefengi warriors. We do have the unit of the Levy Freeman and a unit of Chosen Swordband here. This rear gate on the side here is being held by Chosen Swordsmen. 2 more units of the Chosen Swordband, and here are the Gothic Pikemen here. Finally able to get some eyes onto them. They look really cool. I like their shields. But we did see the armored chariot general here making his way out. I'm pretty sure this is the Gallic Rome general here. He's starting to make his way out. Chariots are nasty. Just going to say it again, just to remind you guys in case you forgot. Gladiators making their ways up the stairs here, getting ready to get into some of the Tefengi warriors here. Ooh, lots of Pila. Wow, that gladiator unit just got beat up pretty good before they even made it up the stairs. They also do have the arrow tower here firing down onto them, down to 86 men on that unit. Second unit of gladiators starting to make their way over towards the stairs. They have stopped though, because I believe, yeah, I don't know if they saw the chariots, but here comes the chariots. Where are they going to go? They're going to swing around this corner, come on up these stairs, and finish off the rest of this unit of the gladiators. Let's get onto this charge here. Yeah, just knocking them down, running them over, cutting them up so quickly. Just watch the numbers drop so fast there. Do have some battling going over on this staircase. Unit of Tefengi warriors taking on some gladiators here, with a unit of Chariots behind them, and we do have fire arrows coming in from these auxiliary Syrian archers here for Rome. Not really the best choice there, because as you can see, the Roman unit is also suffering the debuff of the flaming shot, which is going to drop their morale. They're already getting beaten up by this unit of the Tefengi warriors, and there are also the units of the Syrian archers here for Iceni up on the wall, getting some fantastic volleys down onto this gladiator unit. So we have going on over here. We have the Velites with a unit of first cohort taking on some more of the armored Germanic swords. Oh, unit of Tefengi warriors actually starting to waver here. That's not a good sign. Do have a second unit here of the armored Germanic swords making their way around over to this staircase, as this unit of Tefengi warriors is down to 56 men. Do have the unit of Chariots has now made their way into combat as well. So a good move for the armored Germanic swords to make their way over here to back up this staircase. If this staircase breaks, they'll have the way to get up. They'll have 2 different ways to be able to get up to this first entrance of the victory point, I should say. Gladiators are breaking over here. Let's check out and see what's going on outside. Oh, that's right. Seleucid's pretty much gone. I'm sorry, Carthage is pretty much gone. Sorry about missing all of that. Let's get this armored chariot unit here. 288 kills for them. Into the horse archers, 45, 53, 48, and 58. Ambushers here, 80, 28, 86, and 132 so far. Now you see a unit of the first cohort here. They are being posted up at this breach point, probably waiting for the rest of this to come inside, but they're all hidden. So the Roman player and the Roman and Egyptian player have no idea where these units are right now. They're all hidden, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The gladiator unit that was up on those stairs are starting to recover themselves. Yeah, they're coming back. We do have a unit, some more of the Carthaginian hoplites making their way up. Triarii are not faring very well against these armored swords and the Tefengi warriors. Let's get back over onto this choke point here. Longsword cohort, armored dramatic swords, taking on 2 units, 1 unit of Praetorian Guard, a unit of first cohort, and a unit of the Velites. I'm guessing they're out of ammunition. Ambushers still over here putting in some work. We have a unit of longsword cohort giving them a little bit of a hand against some of these Eagle cohort. We do have a general bodyguard over here for Rome. He is down 10 men now. These Eagle cohort are not doing very well. They are says the unit is losing. Ambushers are losing as well. As you can see right there, they have the silver chevron. So they are beefed up a little bit. Their stats are beefed up a little bit. Ooh, what is that? Galatian swordsmen getting some fantastic rear volleys of their Pila into this unit of longsword cohort. That just turned this battle around. Over here, these longsword cohort now losing. They're breaking. Oh no. Eagle cohort says they're losing. Oh no, they're wavering as well. Probably, no, never mind. First cohort going to charge in. Those ambushes are going to break. Okay. Let's see what the ambush army is doing, or ambush force, I should say. They're just kind of still sitting out here. I do see the chariot general over here. Let's see what he's up to. He did swing out of the town center. He did get some kills. He's got 47 kills so far. He's probably just going to sit over here. Now he's hidden again as well. Egypt still has a ton of units left. Carthage is pretty beat up. Rome is pretty beat up. So the majority of the army that's left here is Egypt. We do have a unit of ambushers that snuck their way in here, and we're in the process of recapturing this gate, getting a little bit of a charge into the Nubian bowmen here. They are down 17 men. The ambushers are just going to pull back, sit here, and recapture this tower. The Egyptian player is not paying attention. I don't know what he's doing, because really none of his units here are moving. The only unit that he has that's moving is right here, a unit of Galatian swords. Nothing else is moving for him, so I'm not sure what he was doing to let this happen here, but the ambushers are getting really good Pila shots here into this unit of Thurio spears, and they're in the process of recapturing this tower. Finally, he notices this, gets his unit of Nubian bowmen to start moving, as some of the armored chariots are making their way back inside the settlement through their own breach point. This is actually a really good, I don't want to say it's a tactic, but this is a really good battle awareness. The defenders are now using what the attackers use to get inside their settlement. Chariots in here, armored 7 out of 20 in this unit, up just rocketing. Look at his numbers just flying up. Caught in between 2 units of Thurio spears, a unit of Galatian swords, the unit of Nubian bowmen wavering. Up to 474 kills here. Still 6 chariots left to go. We do have a unit of the ambushers now coming in to the rear of this unit of Galatian swordsmen. Chariots are going to pull right through here into this unit of Nubian bowmen. This chariot unit now up to 570 kills. It's a very interesting tactic. I will say that. It's a tactic. It's a battle awareness. I'm not entirely sure what to call it, but it's working so far. They're starting to chip into Egypt's reinforcements here. This unit of the Nubian bowmen going to probably break. They're down to 40 now. 595 kills for this one unit of armored chariots. Still 4 left in this unit. Let's see, I only see 3 of the chariots though. Where's the other one? I don't see the other chariot. But regardless, he's going to charge those 3 chariots right into this unit of Galatian swordsmen. You can see their numbers just flying down to 70 men already. They were at 160. They're down to 69 now. This unit of the armored chariots nearing 700 kills before they got routed. Let's see if I can find one of the chariots. Let's see if we can find one. Oh, there's a chariot. No, that's not a chariot. All the chariots are gone. I'm not going to be able to check his number. But right here, that small force that was over here for Egypt has now been pretty much run over. Ambush is going to come charging into this unit of Galatian swordsmen. The reinforcements that Egypt had on this side are now gone. So his army has been dropped by 5 units or so in a very short amount of time. Let's get up onto this staircase here. We do have some Carthaginian hoplites and Triarii taking on these Terengi warriors and the 2 units of Terengi warriors here. Some of the Levy Freemen actually died somehow. Maybe some archer fire or Pila Valleys. But, of course, up on the walls here, we do have the Germanic Hunters and the noble Armenian Archers just having a field day, just firing at whatever they want. I mean, they have a fantastic vantage point, being able to fire down onto these Triarii, Carthaginian hoplites, now taking some more losses. Though the attackers do have a nice little nest of archers here. They have some 3 units of mercenary Cretan archers, a unit of the Syrian archers actually making their way back. So not a bad little area for them to get some shots off. The volley up. What are they firing at? I wonder if they're firing just straight into the... Yeah, they're firing into the Travingi warriors here. Combat is still even. We do actually, Triarii switched themselves into their square formation, which actually square formation is very handy, even in these kinds of areas, because it's a lot less. They're more impenetrable in that formation because everybody is facing a certain direction, so it kind of makes it a little bit more defensible, if that makes any sense. Still do have... Oh, nope, he's on the move. Armored Chariot General here for Gaulic Rome is now on the move again, and I think I may have seen his target maybe coming over to this unit of Galician swordsmen who are just standing here. Archers, the horse archers and ambusher units have made their way back inside the settlement now. They're going to come on over here, start probably, what do we have over here? Pikemen, unit of Carian axemen, actually both units of pikemen here for Egypt. We do have the Egyptian Royal Thorax Swordsman General. A couple units of Nubian bowmen, actually the only 2 units of Nubian bowmen they still have making their way over. Horse archers were pulling up, but they are going to pull back a little bit. Ambushers and themselves are just going to sit here. Do have another unit of ambushers that were victorious over here, making their way down off of the wall, probably going to come down the staircase here. Now, are you guys starting to see what's going on here? This whole area was defended completely. Now the defenders are actually going on the offense. They're starting to slowly surround the attackers. This is where the attackers are. They're all right here. And like I thought, yeah, Armored Chariots did get a charge in. Wow. 166, now down to 65 men left in that unit. Let's see what the general's up to here as far as kills. 142 so far. But yeah, so here we are, 10 minutes, little less than 11 minutes left in this battle, and now you can see what they did with their ambushers and their horse cavalry, their horse archers. They still have units up in the town center that haven't even been involved in combat yet. Have not done a single thing but stand here and wait. So essentially, 7 units of ambushers, 4 units of cavalry, 4 units of horse archers, 2 units of cavalry, and 2 units of chariots. And this is where you're at as the attackers. This is where you're at. You're stuck in this corner. You're stuck in this area now. You're surrounded. Let's get back into the combat here. We do have some of the Tefringi warriors and armored Germanic swords getting into some of the Carthaginian hoplites here. A couple more units. Tefringi Oathsworn making their way out here now. Whenever I see or hear the word Oathsworn, I immediately cringe a little bit because they are so nasty. I don't know what the Gothi version of them are, but they look very similar. They're very heavy melee, so they look very similar to the other Oathsworn units that we have seen before. Oh, what is that? Tefringi warrior, depleted unit. Tefringi warriors are breaking. Not a big deal. Do have the Carthaginian general making his way over, blasting off a couple of buffs here. Raised banner. Actually, the Thorax swordsmen here are in their shield wall, just as the Carthaginian hoplites are in their hoplite wall here. Hoplites are starting to lose some numbers, though, down to 116 in that unit. This unit down to 138. A whole bunch of archer fire coming from these 3 units of the Syrian archers, though. Sorry, Cretan archers. 1 unit of the Syrian archers there. What is the horse archer cavalry doing? Oh, there's only 2 of them left. What happened to that? Oh, they got shot up. They must have gotten shot up here by the Syrian archers and the Nubian bowmen here. Probably a bunch of the Pila Valley as well. Do have 2 units of the Nubian bowmen over here getting some fantastic shots. One of the other units of the horse archers now breaking. Oh, no. Okay. And looks like this unit, yeah, starting to waver. This unit's going to lose too. Down to 5, down to 4. 2 left in that unit. Okay, well, that unit is gone. But we do still have the 3 units of ambushers on this side coming in onto a depleted unit of gladiators, and they're going to definitely destroy this unit of Syrian archers as well. Let's see what's going on the battle for the staircase. As you saw, the defenders actually did push back down the staircase here. We have some of the Teringi warriors taking on auxiliary archers, a unit of Chariots, and a unit of Galatian swordsmen. I'm seeing the Gaulic Rome general on the move yet again. Going to come in, get another big charge in onto this unit of Galatian swordsmen. Starting to see their numbers drop. Again, 65 down to 47, down to 40, 37, 30 men very quickly. Very quickly. And the whole unit isn't even really involved yet. These guys are kind of hung up over here on something. I don't know. Might want to get unstuck there, buddy. Let's get back over here. Yeah, this unit of the Galatian swordsmen are now dead. Chariots are going to push forward again, getting into some of these pikemen who unfortunately do not have their pikes out, and they're getting rear charged anyway, so that sucks. Unit of Egyptian pikemen just getting mauled, getting run over here, down to 105 men. Egyptian thorax general is pulling back. Do see the ambushers have made their way up. Actually, one of the units of ambushers is now flanking this unit of pikemen here. Is that all that's left of the ambushers? Yes, this is the final unit of ambushers here. Looks like, I guess, this unit of carrying axemen and the pikemen here were able to finish off that other unit. Let's see what the Carthaginian general is doing. He's just going to move back over here again. Galatian swordsmen still wavering. 4 men left. How are they even still there? Oh, pikemen. You still didn't put your pikes out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bye, pikemen. 101 men, and their numbers immediately just plummeting down to 72 men. And this could... Oh, actually, they got into the Nubian bowmen, and the unit of the ambushers actually wheeled their way away, around, I should say, the pikemen here. 2 more units of archers are now gone here for Egypt. I don't believe he has any archers left. I don't really know. Yeah, Carthage still has his 3 units of archers there. Chariots trying to make their way through, but thorax swordsmen are in their shield wall. 2nd unit of thorax swords, Royal Thorax swordsmen getting into their shield wall. Normal unit of thorax swordsmen. So these chariots are not going to be able to make their way through here, unfortunately. That would have been... Oh no, they can. What is... Why did the Egyptian soldiers move? These chariots are not going to be able to start getting into these thorax swordsmen as well. Do have the Carthaginian general trying to make his way back over here, but chariots are already through, getting into this unit of thorax swordsmen, starting to cut their way into some of these Cretan archers here as well. What do we have coming out over here? Longsword cohort on this side starting to make their way up the road here. To have the 2 units of Carthaginian hoplites here holding this wall, but I don't think that's going to last much longer. These chariots, where are they going? Looks like they're going to charge in onto the back of this unit of the Carthaginian hoplites. Oh, God, look at all that. Now, they're not all dead yet, but a ton of them got knocked down. And their numbers just, they were at 160, they're down to 100. 98 left in this unit. Armored chariots. 768 kills with that unit of chariots. Wow. Amazing. We got 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in this battle. It's not looking very good. Oh no! Gaulic Rome General is wavering. Still got 8 chariots left. Is he going to break? That could be bad. 794 kills though. He definitely paid for himself. I would say hit. Yeah, he did break. That's a shame. Though he is still there. The chariots are still there, so they will continue to get more kills. Up to 802 now. 803 now. And they're still just riding around trying to find their way out, so they're going to continue getting kills. I would assume they're going to probably just keep on getting kills. We do have the Carthaginian hoplites now starting to waver. 2nd unit of the Carthaginian hoplites down to 52 men. And now they're being rear charged by some more of the Teringi's warriors here. Carthaginian general did make his way around, though. He's getting a little bit of a charge in onto some of these longsword cohorts. But here comes some more of the Trinvangi warriors. This is not looking very good for the attackers at all. 3 minutes, a little less than 3.5 minutes left in the battle. Egypt is now throwing up the rest of his units up here. Let's see what's Carthage. Carthage has hoplites that are breaking. His 2 units of archers in here are breaking. Excellent trap. Excellent trap set up here by the defenders. I'm not entirely sure if that's what their initial intention was, but this was the end result, and it was very well done. Like I said, they still have units up in the town center here that haven't even been involved in combat. 3 units of Druidic nobles not being used. Pikemen there, chosen sword band, 2 generals. More units on this side, seeing 0 combat, all still with 160 men in their units. Archers up on the walls here probably just racked up the kills. 23, okay, maybe not. 13, 0, 4, 17, 14. Okay, I guess I was wrong. This unit with 14 as well. Do have some more of the Germanic hunters now making their way down. This one's up to 100. This guy is 95. They're getting some good shots in onto the backs of these Carian axemen. Carian axemen doing the best that they can, starting to try and throw their axes into some of these armored Germanic swordsmen. Trinvangi's Oathsworn. Do have another, actually a unit of ambushers still around. More defending soldiers coming around the corner here, though. I just can't get over how quickly the mighty fell. I mean, Rome and Egypt came into this settlement essentially untouched, aside of a couple of units of cavalry, maybe 1 or 2 units of infantry. They came in here completely untouched, and look what's left. The defenders defended staunchly. They wrecked. They destroyed the attackers. They lulled them into a false sense of security, I guess. We do have the pikemen here for Gallic Rome now putting out their pikes. They're going to come into the rear of these thorax swordsmen, royal thorax swordsmen, and pikemen. Actually, no, they turn around. Makes sense. They're going to block off these Nubian bowmen, and the remaining units of Egypt making their way over here. We have thorax swordsmen. Carian axemen decided better to pull back, I guess, for a second. German swords charging into the rear of the thorax swordsmen. Carian axemen going to charge into the armored swords, but another unit of pikemen here for Gallic Rome. I don't even know if they're going to get involved. They might not even get involved. All of the noble Armenian archers now making their way down over here as well. These defenders are just making it known, this is our settlement, get out. Yeah, this is 34 seconds, 30 seconds left, it's over. I'm pretty sure it was over about 3, maybe 4 minutes ago. But if you saw the beginning of that surrounding, you'd probably say it was maybe over about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Yeah, that was a hell of a defense. I did not expect. I was actually wondering when I saw all the ambushers lined up way back over here. I was wondering what the motive was for there, because the closest bit of any army was way back over here for the attackers. So, but well done, well played by the defenders. Fantastic job. Let's get into the army comps here real quick. We'll get into Obito Uchiha with Gathi. His general, no combat. 2 units of the Tefali cavalry, 73 and 42. Germanic hunters, 143, 150, 14, and 25. Getting into the armored Germanic swords, 124, 268, 112, and 180. Fantastic. Fantastic. Gothic pikemen, didn't see combat. Trinvangi Oathsworn, 235, 187. And getting into his Trinvangi warriors, 46, 140, 173, 203, 120, and 116. 2,200 kills. Very well done. Sakamoru Ahashi with Gallic Rome with the Chariots. 811, 365, 676. Wow. That's amazing. Horse archers here, 62, 71, 70, and 80. The Armenian archers, 16, 28, 10, and 0. Getting into his longsword cohort here, 123, 116, 372 with this unit. 268, 209, 36. This one didn't even see combat. This barely saw combat. and his pikemen, who came out near the end there, 101 and 10. Wow. 811, 365, 678. You, sir, are a badass with armored chariots. I'll say that. 3,400 kills. Getting into Madame 2018 here with Iceni. His general didn't see combat. Ambushers now. 95, 116, 157, 73, 257, 297, and 255. Wow. That's really impressive with ambushers. That's really impressive with ambushers. Especially with the units they were fighting. Syrian heavy archers here. 0, 25, 0, and 196. 196 kills. Chosen sword band. Dope. Didn't even feel like coming out to fight. Druidic nobles. Zero reason for them to come out and fight. 12 kills for the Levy Freeman. That's amazing numbers. Amazing numbers. And for the fact of so many units that didn't even see combat or barely saw combat, that's amazing. Getting into Cuervo Blanco here with Carthage. His general with 40 kills. Carthaginian heavy archer with 6. Syrian archers, Cretan archers, 74, 56, 52. Getting into his Carthaginian hoplites, 27, 26, 18, 1, 24, and 26. Libyan infantry really didn't have much of a shot of doing anything. They were being held up on the walls and chariots. 4, 45, and 2. The Sacred Band, 87, 59, 30, and 20. And the unit of African pikemen with 22 kills. Edible Cactus here with Egypt. His general with 35 kills. Archers 0, 0, 105, 106, so it kind of evens out between the 4 of them. Galatian Swordsman 67, 54, 128, and 1. Carrying Axemen 65, 192. 192, good job there with that unit. Pikemen 161, the other unit was 0. Royal Thorax Swordsman here 36 and 80. Thorax Swordsman 68, 108, 75. Thurio Spears 33 and 43. And then we have Potchek. His general here with 18 kills. Ballista with 16 kills. Praetorian Cavalry 2 and 42. Auxiliary Syrian Archers 48, 52. The Velites with 46 and 22. Gladiators 45, 0, 35, 46. Eagle Cohort 187. Praetorian Guard 182 and 129. First cohort here 54, 145, 103, and the 2 units of Triarii with 24 and 53. Wow, fantastic battle. Chariots. I'm just gonna say Chariots, and I'm gonna end the video there because that's I don't even know what to say. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable. The kills for those 3 units of Chariots. Guys, I really hope you enjoy this battle replay. I thought it was absolutely amazing what the defenders were able to do to the attackers, especially with the forces the attackers had. I mean, that's amazing. All right, guys. Well, like I said, hope you enjoy the video. Like and comment on the video. Feel free to continue to subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys soon.